Hi, class.
Hi.
What have we been learning about in kindergarten so far? Cooper.
We've been learning how to count.
You've been learning how to count. Gus, can you tell me how many magnets are on the board?
5.
5. Good job. Are you ready to learn something new in math?
Yeah.
Since we've gotten so good at doing our counting, we're going to learn how to add. Can anybody tell me what adding is?
Putting stuff
Okay, to
together.
guess, raise your hand. Yes, Gus?
Putting stuff together.
Putting stuff together. That's a good way of saying it. If you have two groups of objects and you want to know how much you have all together, you add it together. Why, Paige, do you think that might be important to learn how to add?
So when you go to the store, you know how much you have to pay for it.
So maybe like if there's something that you want to buy and there's maybe two different things that you want to buy and you want to know if you have enough money, you might need to learn how to add. Right? Cooper, do you have another example?
Well, if you're saving your money to buy something, you need to know how much you can spend so you know how much you're going to save on it.
Good. Good. Gus, do you have an example of something that
like
you might want to add?
If you had toys and then you'll know how much you have to play with.
Yeah, true. Adding will come up a lot in your life. And so we're going to start off today by teaching you some basic adding skills, okay? So Gus, you said that there were 5 magnets up here on the board. Can you come up and write the number 5 next to it? Write it right over here. Good job. Okay, you can sit right here because you're going to be my helper with this problem. Now, if I were to put up a few more magnets, how many do I have down here? 3. So can you write the number 3 right next to that? Good job. So if you have 5 magnets here and 3 magnets here, and you want to know how much you have all together, you're going to add them together. And this plus sign just shows that you're adding 2 groups together. How might you come up with the answer?
8.
You've got 8. Did you go through and count? Can you show me? For some of the kids that may not know what to do, you can go through and count.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Good job. So write 8 for me down below. So you'll see that 5 plus 3 is 8. 8. Good job. You can go have a seat. Erase this. Cooper, I'm going to mix this up and see if you can come up and do this. Okay. Still going to have 2 groups. This is the first thing that you're going to do. Do you remember how Gus started the math problem?
You did the first one, and you figured out how much was up here, and you wrote it down.
Next to it. So there are how many magnets?
4.
4 magnets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then what did Gus do next?
And he figured out how much was down here, and that's 5.
5. Okay, and how do we know that we're adding 2 things together? You use the plus sign. And then down at the very bottom, if you do a line, we know that we're adding it, and this will be the total number. So how do we know what 4 plus 5 is?
Well, the way you can do it if you're not very good, you can count them.
Okay, can you count them for me?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Good job. So you would write 9. So the problem is 4
plus 5 equals 9.
Good job. Does anybody have any questions so far?
No.
Does this seem too easy for anybody?
No.
Let me see. Paige is sitting kind of quietly over there. Let me give you a chance because I think you may have learned about adding before. So now I'm going to see if you can do something a little bit trickier. I'm going to see if we can do it in the reverse. How about if I write the number, I'm going to give you the number what?
6.
And then what is that sign? Plus 4. And this is going to be my equals. Now you can, as you start to learn the numbers and start to memorize it, you'll be able to know what 6 plus 4 equals. But if not, what can you do?
Use your fingers.
Or you can use the counters that I have right here, and you can go ahead and put the counters out. Good job. So can you tell me about this problem?
Well, you see how many are on the top, and then you see how many are on the bottom, and then you can either count them or do these.
So can you tell me what the answer is? Good job. Is she right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm going to give you guys the challenge. You can do the math problems on here, but I want you to each go find something in the room. Actually, let me have just Gus go find one thing, a group of things, maybe bring 2 groups of things, and we'll see if we can practice adding in front of the board. What did you find, Gus? Cups. Awesome. So maybe you have some friends over, and you need to go get some cups for drinks, and you got to see if you have enough.
I know how many there are.
How many cups do you have? Can you come up and
all
show me?
All together we have 8.
You have 8.
But
So you have.
this have 4 and this have 4.
So 4
plus 4 equals 8.
Good job. You guys are super smart. So today we learned about how to add, starting with grouping numbers together and counting them and adding them together and writing the total. We learned about what a plus sign is, which is used for addition. It tells somebody that that's what you're doing with the numbers. And it's important to know how to add. You can save your money and count it at the end of the week. What else?
Never mind.
Cooper.
Maybe if you're gonna go babysitting, you know how much money you get.
Yep.
And you can get it to your mom or something.
That's true. So we have a couple of different ways that we know how we can add. As you get older and as you do it more, you'll be able to memorize the numbers, but you can use counters to look at and visualize. Thank you for being such good students today.
Okay.